So the topic for today's video is how to add WooCommerce order and product details to Google Sheets automatically. So what will happen whenever your customer will place an order in your WooCommerce store, the same order details will be added to your Google Sheets, and in fact the same product details will be also instantly and automatically added to your Google Sheets. So if you also want to sync your order data with the spreadsheets, then come with me and I will show you everything step by step. So this is my e-commerce store which I have created using WooCommerce, and this is the spreadsheet I have created, and in front of you I will place some dummy order and you will see how the same order details will be added to this specific spreadsheet. Okay, and here you can notice I have created two spreadsheets, one for collecting the order details and another one for collecting all the product related details. Okay, and in order to automate this whole process, firstly we will have to build a connection in our WooCommerce and Google Sheets application, which I am going to do with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing and a very cost-effective integration and automation software. I am an existing user of Pabbly Connect, so I am already logged in. You can create your free account in Pabbly Connect in just 2 minutes from the sign up free button, and in the free account you will also get free tasks to test these kind of amazing automation. Okay, so once you will log in and reach out to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, firstly click on this blue button that is create workflow, and then provide a random name to your workflow, to your automation. Okay, so I have provided I have directly pasted the name as sync WooCommerce order data with the Google Sheets. Okay, now simply click on create, and after that you will find two boxes. So these boxes are called as trigger and action. Okay, and here the trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So whenever something happened in the first application, then automatically do this in the next application. Okay, so this is how you need to select the applications in this trigger and the action window in which you are building an automation. Okay, so according to our use case, we want that whenever any new order is placed in this WooCommerce application, then automatically add those order details in our Google Sheets application. So this is how I have selected both the applications in this trigger and the action window. Okay, and now the idea here is, firstly, I will connect to WooCommerce with the Pabbly Connect and capture the order related data. Okay, and then I will send this order data to my spreadsheet. For that, I will again connect to my spreadsheet with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so let us first connect to WooCommerce store with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so here you can notice as soon as I have selected the trigger event, it has provided me a webhook URL and few set of instructions. Okay, so you will have to follow these instructions carefully one by one. So basically you'll have to copy this webhook URL, and with the help of this URL only we are about to connect to WooCommerce with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so simply click on the settings section of your WooCommerce, and then you'll have to search for the advanced section. Okay, give me a second, I'll show you everything. Okay, so this is the advanced section, and further you will have to select the webhook option because we want to paste this webhook URL into the webhook section. So that is why we are searching for the webhook option, and now I will create a new webhook. Okay, so this is the button provided for the webhook. Okay, I have clicked on that, and now I will provide a random name to my webhook. Okay, so how about I give the name something like connection with Pabbly Connect. Okay, so I have provided a random name. Now it is asking the status, so I will make it as active, asking for the topic. So how about I go with the same topic, that is order created. Okay, so I have added the same, and you can find the same thing in the instruction also, that it has clearly mentioned that select this order created. Okay, so I have selected the same. Now coming back to my WooCommerce dashboard. Okay, and here in this delivery section we will paste this particular webhook URL. Okay, so I think I have provided all the details. Now I will directly click on the save webhook option, and this is how the connection in my WooCommerce application and Pabbly Connect will be successful. Okay, so here you can notice the response is received, and we have this webhook ID I'm really sorry for that. Okay, so that means the connection is successful. Okay, now you'll have to click on this recapture webhook response button once again, and firstly read the note. Okay, log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and then do a test submission or record so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. Okay, so basically it is asking to do a test submission or record, and in our case the test submission means placing of a new order in our WooCommerce store. Okay, so because we are already connected, as soon as I will place some order, you will see how the details will be captured via Pabbly Connect, for which it is already waiting for the response. Okay, so this is my store, and how about I order this white round neck t-shirt. Okay, so clicking on this proceed to checkout, and again with some dummy details I will proceed. Okay, so here you can notice as the billing details, the first name is already provided, that is demo. The last name is user. Here we have the company name as Pabbly, the country as India. Here we have the street address, and here I have also added the email address, that is demo@pabblytoots.com, but I will change this number with some dummy number. Okay, so how about I go with this particular 10-digit dummy number. Okay, so I think every detail is done. Okay, so how about I click on this place order, and you will see as soon as the order will place here, the detail of that order, this particular order will be received via Pabbly Connect. Okay, and these are just the random details. Okay, it is saying thank you for shopping with us, your account has been charged. Okay, coming back to Pabbly Connect dashboard and waiting for the response to receive here, and this was my checkout page. Okay, so fingers crossed. And here you can see that as soon as the order has been placed there in our WooCommerce dashboard, the details of that order has been received as a response. Now I will show you the details one by one. Okay, so where are the order details? And here we have the order status as processing. Here we have the total amount of the order. Here we also have the shipping method as free shipping. Here we also have the product name. Let me show you other details like the customer name, the customer email address, the customer's country, the company name, the city, the address, and here we also have the payment URL and lot of other details. Okay, so the presence of this data clearly shows that the connection in between WooCommerce and Pabbly Connect is working absolutely fine. Okay, so now onwards what will happen, every time any customer will create a new order in our WooCommerce application, the details of that order will be captured via Pabbly Connect instantly, because this trigger will instantly capture new incoming data and the workflow execution will start in real time. Okay, so the first step of our automation is done, and now moving further, I will send this order and the product related details to my Google Sheets in real time, so that it will be easier for me and my team members to track all the orders and all the product details. Okay, basically which products are actually getting sold. Okay, so the application is already selected. Now I'll select the action event, that is add a new row, because firstly a new row will be added automatically, and in that new row the details will be added automatically. Okay, and just like we have connected WooCommerce with Pabbly Connect, now I will connect to Google Sheets with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so you'll have to click on this sign in with Google, and then you'll have to provide the access of your Google Sheets account. Okay, but because I have provided this access multiple times, okay, so I can also go with the existing connection. Okay, clicking on save, and this is how my Google Sheets account will be immediately connected with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, and just in case if you also want to go with the existing connection, make sure that you provide the access in the first time, and after that you can also go with the existing connection. Okay, so here you can see, because we are connected, whatever the spreadsheets are available inside my Google Sheets account have started visible here. Okay, and currently I'll select this WooCommerce order and product detail sheet. Okay, so let me select the same. Okay, so here you can notice it is visible here only, and in the select sheet, well, I have two sheets, that is order details and product details. Okay, so now in this video I'll show you how you can add the details into separate sheet, but just in case if you want to collect the details into a single spreadsheet, single sheet only, that is also possible, but just for your convenience I'm showing you the both way. Okay, so so order details. Firstly, I'll select this order details spreadsheet. Okay, now it is asking for several details. Okay, so as soon as I have selected the spreadsheet and sheet, you can notice that whatever the columns I have added inside my spreadsheet, all these columns, the same columns have been fetched here in my Pabbly Connect dashboard. Okay, so like I have added this order date, order ID, product name, the same columns are visible here, that is order date, order ID, product name. And in this spreadsheet, in this particular sheet, I have the last column as the pin code. Okay, so I'll show you the same thing, that here also you will find the same last column as pin code. Okay, so this is how I just need to provide it the data in these fields and click on this button, and my order related data will be added automatically to spreadsheet. Okay, now you tell me from where I will provide the data. Remember, we have already captured the order related data in our Pabbly Connect dashboard from our WooCommerce store. Okay, so I am going to add this data only, and the interesting thing here is I am not going to manually copy this data and paste below. Okay, basically I am going to map this data, and mapping is very simple. You just need to click on this particular field and you will find the above data here in the drop down. Okay, so let's say it is asking for the order date. Okay, so I'll have to check whether I have any date related data or not. Okay, so I'm searching for the same. Here we have the date, paid, GMT, and yes, we do have the date as well as the timing. Okay, but currently it is showing we have lot of date. Okay, so how about I check all kind of date. Okay, so yes, we do have all the date. Okay, so which particular date I will map here? Okay, so basically I'm looking for the order related date and it is showing me this date paid. Okay, so how about I go with this one? Okay, so currently I'm mapping date as well as timing, the same exact value here, but just in case if you want to provide the values separately, basically the date and time separately, I'll show you that way also, but currently I'll go with the same. Okay, so let me search for the same, that is date here from this particular search bar. Okay, so this is the date paid. I have added the same, asking for order ID, so let me search for the same, that is order ID. Well, it is not visible here. How about I search with the help of ID only, and do we have any ID? All right, so yes, we have the order ID as the 60775. Okay, so I have mapped two data, and in the same way I will map the data in other fields also. Now you must be thinking that what is this mapping? Okay, so whatever the details I'm mapping here, these details will be replaced automatically when this automation will work in real time in next time. Okay, so I'm repeating this thing once again, that if I will map any value here, these details will be replaced automatically with every new order detail. Technically what will happen, when customer will place an order, the details will be captured via Pabbly Connect instantly, and those new details will replace these existing values whatever we are mapping. Okay, and let me tell you, whatever the details we are providing here manually will remain same, but whatever the details we are mapping will change automatically. Okay, so this is the difference in providing the values manually and in providing the values via mapping. Okay, payment method was Razorpay. All right, so let me add the same. Customer name, okay, so it was something like demo. Okay, so I have added the customer name, basically the first name, and now I will give a space and will also map the last name of the customer. Okay, so this is how I have provided the full name of the customer, asking for the email address. So again I have mapped it successfully, and in the same way I will map other data also. Okay, so let's say it is asking for the phone number, I have mapped it, asking for the city, let me search for the same, and in this particular video I am collecting only few details. Okay, but again it is your choice that what details you would like to collect in your spreadsheet. You can add those columns and map the values one by one in this particular way. Let me add the pin code also. Okay, now I have provided all the details, clicking on this button save and send test request, and you will see the magic that the same data will be added to my spreadsheet. So here you can notice the response is received, and this is a positive response, which means the data has been added, and yes, the data is added successfully. Let me correct the formatting of my data, and did you notice the same order date, the same order ID, the product name, the product price, the payment method, customer name, customer email, phone number, city, pin code. Okay, just in case if you also want to collect the product related details like the product price, the product name, the product ID, and other detail like the product image URL, you can add those particular column here and can collect the details here. But in this video I'll show you how you can collect the product details in a separate sheet only, because one of my user has requested for the same. Okay, so I have already created one more sheet here in which I have added these columns. Okay, coming back to my Pabbly Connect dashboard, and now I'll click on this plus icon once again, and I will connect to my spreadsheet with the Pabbly Connect once again. Okay, so either you can repeat the same process once again, or I will show you an interesting thing, basically a short trick that you just need to click on this three dot and firstly click on this copy step and further click on this paste step. In this way what will happen, the same step will be pasted below. Okay, let me show you the clone of the same step. Okay, so did you notice that one more step has been added here, and this particular step was that step which we were about to create. Okay, so let me delete the same because we have already cloned the above step, and now I will rename this particular step in order to avoid any kind of confusion, because this particular step is actually for collecting the product related details. Okay, so collecting product details. So how about I add this particular name, clicking on this update, and here you can notice my spreadsheet is already connected. I just need to switch this particular sheet because currently I would like to add the product details. Okay, but currently those details are not visible here. Okay, so how about I click on this refresh button to fetch the new items. Okay, and here also I will refresh it. Okay, so give me a second, wait for that. So you can notice that product detail sheet is also visible here, and as soon as I will select this detail, all the columns will start visible here in this particular section. Okay, fingers crossed. And here you can notice all the details we have. Okay, so let me show you the same. Here I have 4 columns, that is product ID, product name, product price, and product image URL. Okay, I'll show you the same columns here, that is product ID, product name, product price, and product image URL. Okay, and did you notice this beauty of automation, that whatever the values we have added in our previous step, the details have been automatically mapped. We do not have to do anything manually. Okay, so let us also provide the product ID. Okay, so let me search for the same ID, or how about I search with this product ID only. Okay, so yes, we do have this product ID which I have mapped successfully, asking for the image URL. So let me search for the same. Well, this is the payment URL, but I am searching for the product URL. Okay, so I actually do not remember that by which particular value I should search for that. Okay, so how about I search with the help of image, and yes, we do have this image source. Okay, so I have added the same, and again telling you I have collected only 4 details related to product. It is completely up to you that what information you would like to fetch. Okay, you can firstly check this whole response which we have received from our WooCommerce store, and then accordingly you can create the columns inside your spreadsheet. Okay, so I think I have added all the thing in these fields. How about I click on this button save and send test request and wait for the response first, and if the response is positive, that means the detail has been added, and here you can notice my spreadsheet is already and automatically updated. Let me again first correct the formatting. Okay, so I think it is looking good now. Product ID we have, the product name we have, the product price, and finally the product image URL. Okay, so the presence of of this data clearly shows that our automation is working absolutely fine. Okay, so now onwards, what will happen? Every time any customer will place an order in your WooCommerce store, the order details will be collected automatically in spreadsheet, that too in real time, basically instantly. Okay, and to automate this whole process, you need to create this automation inside Pabbly Connect for once. After that, you can sit back and relax because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. You do not have to do anything manually, okay? And just in case if you want to access this 3-step automation inside your Pabbly Connect account, I will also attach the link of my workflow into the description box. So simply click on this link and then sign up for free into the Pabbly Connect, and then you will be able to access the same 3-step workflow. I'm really sorry. The same 3-step workflow inside your own Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. And again telling you, it is completely up to you whether you want to collect the data into separate sheets or you want to collect the data into a single sheet. Okay, if you will collect the data in a single sheet, what will happen? Your task consumption will be little less. So this was a small tip from my side. Okay, so I hope you have liked it. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.